Bringing in Brett Peer out of Ruston, Virginia, new member of the Steele County Blades junior hockey team. And Brett, you've played a little bit of junior hockey before, and now you're here in Steele County. What got you started in junior hockey? What kind of hockey do you play in Virginia leading up to getting a chance to play juniors?
Well, I played club growing up, and I was actually out injured with a back injury for about 2 years. And I got back into it about 3-4 years ago, playing high school for my local high school team, and I got back into travel and worked really hard and ended up playing juniors last year.
When you come back from an injury and a back injury, were you injured playing hockey?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Took a bad hit, and I was actually mostly immobile for those couple of years.
Okay. So, my goodness, to come back to hockey, was there some apprehension or nervousness when you returned to the game?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
It's something you got to work through, definitely.
Okay. And how do you work through that? How did you overcome those challenges and play now at this level? How did you work through those challenges?
Staying tough, staying positive. Support from the family helps, and you tell your coaches and hope they understand what's going on and hope they can help you through it as well.
Okay. But you were actually limited in the ability to walk then after being hurt?
Yeah, years ago.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. But all that's history now.
Exactly.
Okay, and here I am bringing it up again.
Mm-hmm. It did force me to work harder, though, and I think that's really what drove me.
Okay.
Is trying to get back to my skills, and it gave me a motive to play.
Now, what about now? Because the other guys, whether they know your history or not, on the other teams, I mean, they're out to hit you. You're able to take all that and deliver some hits too?
I think so.
Okay, you think so? Well, as we see guys lying on the ice after you skate into them, we'll know that is the case. As far as that, now, what position do you play, Brett?
I'm a defenseman.
Okay. Have you always been a defenseman?
Yep.
Okay.
Born and raised.
All right. What got you started in hockey? Let's go back to that. How did you even begin playing the sport?
Mostly my dad and my grandfather. I grew up watching hockey, and as soon as I was able to skate, they put me on skates, and the rest is history.
Yeah. And they played hockey as well?
They played pond hockey, but they were never able to afford it growing up. So when I had the opportunity, or my dad had the opportunity, he got me started right away.
Okay. What's important defensively? What are some of the keys for this team, for you, for the defensemen? What are some of the important aspects of the game?
For me, keeping it simple. I think staying in the right mindset. I think half the game is it's in your head. And I think we got to keep it simple and make sure we're talking. Communication, I think, for us is really what's going to make the difference. I think we have the skill is if we tie ourselves together, I think we're going to be successful.
Now, Brett, one of the newer players with the team, how long have you been with the Blades? How many games have you been in at this point?
I think about 6 or 7.
Okay.
Pretty new. Been here for about a month, maybe 2.
So you played in the Chicago Showcase then?
Yes.
All right. What stands out for the team in those games? Was the team overall playing well, good focus, good energy? Because I think it was 4 games over 3 days, and I know the format was a little different than a 60-minute hockey game, but still 4 games over 3 days, I believe it was, is a lot of hockey. How did the team handle it all?
I think we handled it pretty well. I think when we did get down, we were able to pick ourselves back up quickly, which is important. We rebounded mentally, and we were able to get ourselves back into it. Even when we weren't, I think we stayed positive, especially with each other, and we continued to communicate, and I think that's why we were able to be successful.
Now, you're from Virginia, the state of Virginia, and the team is about to head off to New England, so you're getting back a little bit closer to home then, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, with a New England showcase that's coming up. So what are you looking forward to about being out there in this upcoming event and playing in the New England showcase? What are you looking forward to?
I think it's going to be fun. Road trips are always fun with your team. I'll get to see my family who'll be coming up to watch, which is great. I think maybe other guys will get to see their family if they're from the East, and I'll be getting back to where I played last year and seeing some of the same sites.
All right. What do you know about the teams, if much of anything at all, that you guys will be playing? Do you know much about them?
I've played some of the teams, and so I know some of the organizations. I don't necessarily know the specific players as they change year to year, but you kind of see the same styles, the organizations previously had in the past.
Okay. And you mentioned the idea of a road trip. You like traveling? I mean, when the team hits the road, here you are playing way far away from home as it is, but do you like the road trips that the teams go on?
I think it's fun. It can be grueling at times. Traveling can be stressful, but when it comes down to it, it's a great experience, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
And as far as being so far away from home, playing here, are you adjusting to that? Is that going pretty smoothly?
It's tough. I'm not gonna lie, but the families I've stayed with here, I mean, hospitality has been their middle name, and I can't say enough about the people here. They're very nice, and they're just great.
Any other sports? Do you have other winter hobbies or other sports, Brett?
I used to play lacrosse. I used to snowboard and do a lot of different action sports, but right now it's just hockey. That's my focus.
And what about long-term goals? What are you hoping to do, hockey or education-wise?
I'm hoping to play in college or play at the next level. I want to keep going as far as I can, for as long as I can, and I want to get my education along with that and see where it takes me.
And as far as having played on other junior hockey teams and now playing with the Blades, what about the kind of giving back to the community and getting out to do different things? Have you participated in some of that, and do you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's great. We get to work with the kids, the local kids in Waseca, and help them out. And we get to visit a high school and just have fun with the kids and participated in their jump rope-a-thon for Hart. And it's great. It's a lot of fun.
All right, defenseman number 6 for the Steele County Blades, Brett Peer. Thanks for the time and good luck on the season.
Thank you.